The first thing I wanted to share with you is this clip from The Outsiders. This is a scene from the movie when Pony Boy, that's a hint for your answers, is reciting the poem.
One morning I woke up earlier than usual. The church was colder than ever.
Golly, that was sure pretty, huh?
Yeah,
It's like the mist is what's pretty, all gold and silver. Too bad it can't stay like that all the time.
nothing gold can stay.
Huh?
Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sang to grief. So dawn goes down today. Nothing gold can stay.
Where'd you learn that? That's what I meant.
Robert Frost wrote it. I always remembered it because I never quite knew what he meant by it.
I never noticed colors and clouds and stuff till you kept reminding me about it. Kind of like they were never there before.
Yeah. I don't think I could ever tell Steve or Two-Bit, or even Derry about the clouds and sunset. Just you and Soda Pop. Maybe Cherry Valance.
Guess we're different, huh?
Shoot, yeah. Maybe they,
Maybe you're right.
Okay, this movie tends to be pretty true to the book. So what you should do now is pause the video and open your assignment to Nothing Gold Can Stay, The Outsiders Chapter 5. It should be linked right there in the agenda for you. So if you just click on it, it should open. And then I want you to answer the first 3 questions before you come back and unpause the video. Okay, welcome back. So here is the poem. You'll see on their left. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold, her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down today, nothing gold can stay. And there are several literary devices that are used in this poem that I wanted to let you know about because some of them we've already reviewed in the poetry unit and some of them are new. The first is this thing called alliteration, which you are probably already familiar with. Alliteration is when you use the same starting sound. In this poem, it happens with green and gold, and then the next line with hardest hue to hold. This poem also uses personification, making nature into a person, saying her hardest hue to hold. So personification, which you just used in your last poem. Also, there's a metaphor. That's the first thing we talked about in the poetry unit. So here the metaphor is nature's first green is gold. So green, that first green, someone wrote a poem that was amazing where they said that acid green of the early spring leaves. And I thought, geez, acid green? That's not very nice. And I thought, ooh, but that's really the perfect shade. So whoever did that, I don't remember, but that was really an amazing way to describe the first green. So gold here, of course, is symbolic of actual gold, something that's very precious because the first, when leaves first come out, of course, they're green, they're not gold. So it also symbolizes here something new and pure. So the first green is something rare and valuable, just like gold. And that rare and valuable purity, that first pure new thing, unsullied, is personified as always leaving, that it can't stay, that it's ephemeral, that it is quickly to leave our existence, kind of like youth. So there's also an allusion here in the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, sixth line to Eden, and that's the biblical Garden of Eden. In the Bible, the Garden of Eden is a perfect natural paradise. And then Adam and Eve, sadly, or whatever, historically and according to the Bible, gave up this paradise when they ate from the tree of knowledge and they learned about good and evil. So they sacrificed their innocence and then they were cast out of the garden um, to, make their way as best they could in the world. Finally, I just wanted to call your attention to the rhyme scheme of this poem, which we haven't gone over yet. So here, when lines rhyme, you affix a letter to the lines that rhyme. And in this poem, it's a series of rhyming couplets, two lines together that rhyme together are called a couplet. So this one is A with gold and hold, B with flower and hour, C with leaf and grief, and D with day and stay. Sometimes you'll see some poems we'll go over later that have a particular rhyme scheme where it is essential to the poem that you maintain that rhyme scheme. That's going to come up when we look at limericks, for example. All right, next I want you to again pause the video and answer questions 4 and 5 on your assignment. Okay, welcome back. So next I have for you one student's analysis of this poem. And I really hope that you watch all the way through to the end carefully because it's pretty astounding. He is, I believe, a middle school student, and I hope you enjoy.
Nothing Gold Can Stay by Robert Frost. Nature's first green is gold, her hardest hue to hold. Her early leaves a flower, but only so an hour. Then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day. Nothing gold can stay. In Nothing Gold Can Stay, Robert Frost highlights the impermanence of life and how nothing, especially that which is beautiful and precious, can last forever. Frost appositely employs visual imagery associated with nature to convey how fleeting life is. While one might think gold in the poem refers to wealth and money, the poem's examples all point to the beauty of nature and its gold, from its golden hue to the Garden of Eden and to the rising sun. These images conjure the image of paradise in the reader's head, yet at the same time highlights the transience of this beauty. While Frost describes nature as gold, he immediately says afterwards that it is her hardest hue to hold in the second line to show how the most beautiful parts of nature will not last. The rhyme between gold and hold further emphasizes the connection between the two lines and highlights life's impermanence. In line 2, nature is also personified as a woman, and the use of her and hold links nature to our lives and captures the fragility of life. Similarly, this is repeated in lines 3 and 4, where line 3 describes the beauty of a flower, and line 4 shows how fleeting this beauty is. There is a biblical allusion in line 6, which talks about the Garden of Eden. Just like how the eternal paradise that the garden promised ended after Adam and Eve ate the forbidden fruit, nothing good will ever last. This metaphor is extremely effective in capturing the impermanence of life, especially paradise. The last line of the poem, Nothing Gold Can Stay, relates back to the title of the poem, and the after 7 lines of visual imagery, metaphors, and personification reminds the reader once more of the transience of life and nature. When I was looking for poems to use for this video, I read through many poems, but none of them struck a chord in me. Yet when I read through the poem Nothing Gold Can Stay, I was impressed by how Robert Frost simply used 8 lines to convey the message of how nothing is permanent. As I look deeper into this poem, I realized that what might look like a simple poem at first glance actually has a much deeper meaning to it. This poem successfully conveys the message of how nothing will ever last. For instance, how we will one day eventually die, and so will the whole of human species. Our sun will eventually burn out, and the whole solar system will be gone. And theoretically, even the universe will one day collapse. However, while nothing good can ever last may seem rather depressing, this may not necessarily be the case. While nothing good can ever last, nothing bad will ever last forever either. This can be a source of hope in times when we are feeling helpless, stressed out, or depressed, and when we feel that there is no positive thing to look at. We can always think of how this suffering will not last forever. This poem, Nothing God Can Stay, has also taught me to treasure every single moment before it is gone, from a sunset to a simple meal, as these moments will not last for long. After all, nothing gold can stay.
All right, so that's it for the video. And I thought that his analysis of that poem in chapter 5 of The Outsiders was really complete and insightful. And I think it will help you answer your last 4 questions. And if you'd like to work with other people, sort of discuss things, discuss the poem, or even check out different websites online, like Shmoop is a really good one, that's fine. Just let me know who you worked with, or if you get ideas from something you read online, please let me know. Oh, I looked at this website and it made me think this. And please either restate what you find in your own words, paraphrase, but give credit to wherever you found the information or whoever you talked with to generate your ideas. And if you want to quote something, make sure you use quotation marks. And again, let me know where you got it. So go ahead, discuss, enjoy, or just based on this young man's video, I hope you come up with some interesting answers.